Let's see how we can create anchor links in Adobe Xd to move to a specific position in a page. We have a kind of dashboard here. Alright. So basically we have three sections in our dashboard, and on top, let's say we wanted to create three buttons that user can click on it and the dashboard moves to a specific location. Okay, let's zoom a bit. Let's name the buttons correctly, and the second button will be, let's say, stats, and third could be sales by reason, dash stats. Alright, so the current document size I'm using is 1600 by 1600 something. Okay, so in order to create the anchor links, it's pretty straightforward and simple. Just go to prototype and click on your button and just drag it to that location that you want to connect the button to. Alright, pretty simple. And then same way the second one. Oh, sorry. The first one is gonna be here, and second one is going to be here, dashboard assets, and the third one will be sales by reason. Alright, so this is pretty simple, and now to check it out, just hit the play button at the right, and here you have okay, so the document is scrollable. Let's say you click the second button, so it automatically scrolls to that location, and same way third should be here, sales by reason, but there's no more data in the document. Same way first it scrolls to first, and then second and third sales by reason, but in order to scroll we'll have to add more space here. Let's do that. Close it and let's go to design view, and let's increase the document height a bit, make it 2500, and now try again in the run view, click the third, so it scrolls to third. Previously there was no space here, that's why it was not going to that position. So the anchor links are pretty useful when you have some buttons or navigation on top. It just works flawlessly. Okay, the next thing we gonna be adding here a kind of drop down button that will be connected to our dashboard. So I'll make it 200 by 36 pixels, and I'm gonna be writing here select, change the color. So this is going to be a simple drop down, not a fancy one. Okay, and you can create a chevron. And the color will be just zoom a bit and correct the shape, make it a bit smaller. Okay, so this looks good, although this is a bit bigger. I need to make it smaller a bit. Okay, so in order to make it, we have some extra artboards here. Just move them right side. Alright, so I'm going to create a copy of this artboard just by holding Shift Command Option on my Mac and drag it here, so it makes a duplicate artboard. And our menu will be, let's say, this much taller, and in the option choice we can write July and April. Maybe something like this. Increase the spacing a bit. Maybe increase the height a bit and reduce the font. Alright. We can add a line here, kind of separator. Alright, so now we have to connect the input box kind of drop down to our choice draw state. So just go to prototype and connect to this screen. Okay, and in the animation it will be auto animate, and okay, is out, duration 0.3 seconds. Alright, and let's try it how it works. So okay, it's opening up but it's not going back, so we need to connect this back to this screen, and in the animation it will be auto animate, and here you can do wind up. Okay, and so what it will do is it kind of goes faster at the end. Okay, and in the first state uh, you can either use snap, okay, so the moment you choose the animation state snap, it goes a bit faster. Okay, so that's how you create a simple drop menu. I think this is usable in this kind of a dashboard, web-based applications. Most of the time we are creating this kind of apps for our clients and our companies. So this is not a fancy menu, it's a bit simple. You can, and developers can create it easily. Alright, so let me know what you think about this, or in case you are interested to know how to create these donut style charts in Adobe Xd, I can show you from the scratch. And because there are some plugins in the Adobe Xd like chart for XD which can be used to create a chart, but the problem is the charts, there's a limit. You have to create an account to in order to unlock all the charts. So right now you can only create one chart, one style of chart, which is, let's say, to do that you'll have to specify a shape and create chart. And so only one chart is available, so in order to create others you have to create an account there, and then you can. So I don't like this, so most of the time I create manually, because in our company we have to show this kind of dashboard and charts to client for approvals, and in the development part the developers take care of the chart, but the designer's job is to make it look nice and use good colors, and maybe the client's brand colors or your own choice, that depends on to you. So let's see how to create this kind of chart using Adobe Illustrator. So in Illustrator you can create with the data. Okay, so let's say I want to create a donut style chart. I'll take this pie chart and put some data here. Let's say okay, so it gives you a chart, and you can fill some color into it like this. Right, so and I overlay a white circle onto it. Okay, so right now this is in chart mode. You can edit the data, but let's just hit Command Shift G to ungroup this and make it a shape so we can use it better. And I'm going to align it. So that's how I create, and now you can copy it and take it to Adobe Xd, paste it here. Oh, it's taking some time. Alright, so here's your donut chart. You can add the data here. Pretty simple. So guys, do let me know if you like it. Hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, do you want this kind of designs, or you have anything special, any specific requests, let me know.